Hi, my name is Abby. Today we are going to be talking about hearing aids and cochlear implants. I want to start by highlighting a major similarity that they share, and that is their purpose. Both of these devices are used to enhance acoustic signals that we hear, like spoken language, music, environmental sounds. Both can be used for people across the lifespan, whether we're at children or older people. And so to start off, we're going to talk about hearing aids. Hearing aids are devices that act as amplifiers that basically boost the volume of spoken language and cut back on background noise. I'm going to show you a picture of a hearing aid and kind of walk through some important parts and kind of tell you how the device works. So as we can see, we have the microphone that picks up sound from the environment. That sound from the environment goes into the computer processor or the amplifier that turns sound waves into electrical signals that are sent through and converted back to sound waves through the speaker and delivered to the ear. And so these devices, this device and its parts, just amplify sound. They do not fix hearing loss. When we take the hearing aid off, the child is still going to be at that mild or moderate hearing loss that they had before. But these devices can be used to amplify sound in their environment, which is critical when we look at children and language development. By providing this early intervention, children can have access to sounds that they need to develop their language normally. And so that's why we want to get children screened for hearing and get them hearing aids if they need it as soon as possible. When we look at this hearing aids, we are looking at the outer and middle ear. And next we're going to talk about more of the inner ear and a device used when it comes to problems or deficits in the inner ear, whether it be our cochlea, which is our motherboard for sound, that's our big spiral in our inner ear, or the auditory nerve, which is the nerve responsible for sending electrical waves to the brain. And so let's talk about the cochlear implant. This is a surgically inserted device. If I pull up an image, I can show you. So the device is surgically implanted underneath the skin. There's a magnet there. So the speech processor sits behind the ear the way that a hearing aid does as well, and takes the sounds it hears and converts them to electrical signals, which are sent to the implant that, like I said, rests under the skin and connects to the speech processor. This stimulates straight to the brain and provides access to sound for people with profound to severe hearing loss. Severe to profound hearing loss that is sensorineural. This is important to provide access to sound for children that hearing aids may not have helped or need a different amplification. This sound that we get from cochlear implants is a little different than normal hearing. So with intervention and therapy, we can help children normally develop or typically develop language. It is important to note that with cochlear implants, since it is a surgical implantation, we do have to have evidence of permanent severe to profound hearing loss that is sensorineural. We also must know that there is a support system at home. This is an emotionally taxing procedure, that requires families to be on board and ready for the process, to be by the side of their child as they go through therapy and this new way of hearing. Yeah, so as we looked at the devices, I just want to really highlight that both can be used for different hearing losses, um, and it is important to take into account what the family wants and what the family needs. Yeah, and I got all my information from the cochlear implant hearing loss FM PowerPoint.